What is happening, LeunameGamers? My name is LeunameGames, and welcome back to LeunameGames. Tonight we are learning how to play the 2 to 5 player root building game, Ticket to Ride by Alan R. Moon and published by Days of Wonder. Let's see what's in the box. In this game, players are all trying to connect cities across North America, trying to score the most points in the Age of Steam. To set up the game, each player is going to be given 4 train cards, each representing different colors, representing spots that you can claim on the board. You will also be given 3 ticket cards, and you will be given train tokens of your color. Draw 5 cards off the top of this deck to fill up this drawing row. Make sure every player has had a look at their tickets and decided whether each player wants to keep them or return one of them to the deck. You are allowed to return 1 ticket back to the ticket pile, but you have to keep at least 2. Make sure every player's score marker is on the 0/100 spot, and you are ready to begin. Starting with the most experienced traveler, players will go around in turn, taking one of 3 actions. They will either draw cards from this row or from this deck. They could play cards from their hand to lay a train down and claim a route. Or, if they're feeling risky, they could attempt to draw some tickets. When a player decides to draw cards, they have a couple options. They can either draw 2 cards from the line, they could draw 2 cards from the deck, they could draw 1 card from the deck and 1 from the line, or if there is a wild card facing up in the line, they could take that, and that would be their entire draw phase. When a player draws a card from a draw line, it is immediately replaced from the top card of the top of the deck. If a card is drawn from the line, and the card that replaces it is a wild card, that player may not take it, because they have already taken 1 card from the line. If you were to have taken a wild card, that is your entire drawing turn. You are, however, allowed to keep any wild cards that you draw from the top of the deck. If a player chooses to place trains down onto the board, they choose the line that they want to claim. For example, I want to claim this line of 3 pink. So I take 3 pink cards in my hand and discard them. It will allow me to hit 3 trains of my color claimed on that route. Once a player has claimed a route, no other trains may place their trains there. Some routes on the board are double spaced. A player can only claim one of the 2 routes on his turn. One player is not allowed to claim both routes for himself. Some routes on the board are blank. This means that you can use any color to claim those routes as long as all the colors in that set are the same. A locomotive card counts as any color when claiming a route. Every time you place a train down, you will score points for yourself, depending on how many trains that you've laid. 1 train will score you 1 point, 2 points, 3 4 points, and so on. If a player wants to draw tickets, they will take the top 3 cards of this ticket deck. They will then look at them. They have to choose at least 1 to keep. However, they may choose to keep 2 or even all 3 of them. Tickets are very important because each ticket has a destination and a location of 2 cities that you would be trying to connect to. For example, this ticket says you need to connect Duluth to Houston with your trains. If you successfully manage to complete this ticket, or any tickets you have in your hand by the end of the game, you will earn bonus points. However, if you fail to complete any tickets, the tickets that you have failed to score will count against you in the final scoring. Players will continue to take turns drawing cards, laying trains, or drawing tickets until one player's stock of trains runs down to 0, 1, or 2. When this happens, Each player, including the player who triggered the endgame, will get one last turn. After that, the game is over and players will calculate their final score. As I said, players can earn bonus points for any tickets that they've completed, and any tickets that they have not completed, they will lose points from their scores. But there is one other form of score. This is that final piece. Players will then count up their longest route on the board, and whoever has the longest route on the board will get this card, which is worth a bonus 10 points. Players will count up their final scores, and whoever has the most points is the winner. In the case of a tie, the player who has completed the most tickets wins. If there is still a tie, then whoever has the longest route of the tied players is the winner. And that is all you need to know in order to play Ticket to Ride. As always, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to leave them in the comments below and I will get to them. Also, if you want more videos and you like video games, you can click the link in the description and head on over to my other channel, youtube.com/LeunameVid. Thank you all as always so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. But until next time, see you later!